Hello everyone, R&B here. We hope you're all doing well. So as you can see guys, today we're starting this video a little bit later than usual. So the sun has set, we're here in Shibuya. Let me just tell you something very quickly. Ricardo and I have been exploring Japan and the Japanese culture. And as you guys know, part of the Japanese culture is their food. But what you might not know is the fact that some of the food has its origins in Portugal, where Ricardo and I are from. So today we decided, because we found 3 places here in Tokyo that actually they are Portuguese restaurants, guys. So let me show you. We are here at Manuel. So Manuel is like a kind of like a Portuguese, we call it tasca, which is a small restaurant that inside they have typical Portuguese dishes. So this is what we're going to do today, and we're going to see if they really have good Portuguese dishes over here, and if the cuisine is good. One of the things that actually has the origin in Portugal is tempura, which is something very common and popular here in Japan. Tempura comes from peixinhos da horta, which is kind of like green beans that they're fried in batter. I'm not sure if they have them over here, but we're going to go in, see what they have, and we'll show you guys. So see you in a little bit. So guys, this is our table over here. It pretty much looks like a Portuguese restaurant, actually. It has some of the iconic symbols of Portugal, like the Galo de Barcelos, and things on the wall as well. They do say Portugal in them, which is pretty cool. They sell Sagres, which is a Portuguese beer. They have some wine, and also guys, let me just show you this. So this is the map of Portugal, which is awesome, with a few of the main cities in Portugal. So we have Porto, Lisboa, Madeira, where I'm actually from, which is very cool, which is that little island over there. So this is pretty cool guys, and a few things over here that remind us from home pretty much. And it says over here, Manuel, a very typical and Portuguese name. Even the menu, we have it in Portuguese. Sorry about the light though. So this is on the Japanese side, but it has a translation to Portuguese. So we have vinho verde, which is green wine. We have vinho branco, which is white wine, and then we also have red wine, which is vinho tinto. We chose pastéis de bacalhau, which is a cod croquet, and we also chose chorizo and bread to start with. So this is something very similar to what we would have in Portugal to start a meal. And then, as a main, I chose duck rice. In Portuguese we say arroz de pato. And then Ricardo chose carne de porco alentejana, which is the first one, which is sauteed pork and clams. And this has also potatoes as well, and some sort of pickles in it. So let's see if it comes with all of that. Okay, so Ricardo went for a Portuguese beer. And look at that guys, look at that foam. It looks pretty good. I went for something that you can get anywhere in the world, which is orange juice. But Ricardo, are you happy with your choice?
Yes, I'm very happy. Finally have some beer.
I was just asking Ricardo if they had olives, because that's something that we usually have as an appetizer in Portugal quite often. And she just brought olives guys. So let me show you. So right here we have green olives and black olives as well, and they have olive oil on it, and I'm pretty sure they have, I think, garlic as well. And now we're going to taste. She actually brought as well some olive oil mixed with salt, and those are Portuguese, guys. That's the olive oil and the salt, and they are mixed over here, and I think we're going to start eating. So we have some bread, we have pastéis de bacalhau, so the codfish croquet, and we also have here the chorizo. So let me just tell you, the chorizo doesn't look like our Portuguese chorizo, and we also have prosciutto. Okay, so let's dig in. Okay guys, we're going to test out the famous cod croquet, pastéis de bacalhau, and so far, just for the texture, it really looks like our own cod croquet or pastel de bacalhau. So I'm going to taste it and then I'll let you know. Let me tell you, the taste is there. I'm actually very impressed. I thought the batter would be something similar to what they have for the tempura, but it is not. It is completely our batter. I don't even know what it is though, but it is very good. Even Ricardo, that he doesn't like cod, he's eating it. I'm enjoying it. So far, for the appetizers, I would say out of 10, this is a 10 out of 10. Before they come in and take the plates, let me just show you that even the plates, they tried really hard to be traditional Portuguese plates. So they are like clay, as we usually have in what we call the tascas, which are those small restaurants, as I said. So even the plating, guys, this is a 10 out of 10 for me. So take a look at this. So this is my duck rice. Looks pretty close to our Portuguese duck rice. And then this is Ricardo's carne de porco alentejana. And I think it looks pretty similar as well, even though our potatoes, they look a little bit more fried on the plate, but we'll taste it and see. Oh, by the way, on mine I think the chorizo, what they call this chorizo, it looks more like a sausage than the actual chorizo, but hopefully it tastes as good, isn't it, Ricardo? So
yeah, that's pretty good. It looks pretty good so far.
So if I don't like the sausage,
yeah, I'll eat it, don't worry about it.
You'll eat it? Okay, so we asked for a little bit more bread as well, because the bread with the olive oil and the salt, it is amazing. It really tastes like our duck rice, guys. It is pretty good. I'm not sure about the chorizo yet because I haven't tried it. So let me just taste it. Yeah, so the chorizo is more like a sausage but the duck rice is amazing. Guys, usually duck rice, they have like a crust on top that is made with the actual rice because it goes in the oven, and even that they nailed it. This restaurant that I said in the beginning called Manuel, they have other Manuel. That sounded really Portuguese, Manuel. So the name is Manuel, but we usually in Portugal we say Manuel. But anyways, he has other restaurants, including called Casa de Fados. So fado is a Portuguese musical genre, and it is a place where usually people go. They can eat as well. Usually it's more like appetizers and wine and beer, and then you listen to fado, which is that genre. So he has one of those, and the other one as well. And then this one as well, and I think Ricardo said that he has another one, so we'll take a look into it. There's actually two more. So one is like Marisqueira, which is a place where they only serve seafood. And then the other one is o Talho do Manel, or...
No, there's só Manel, mas é Tasca.
Oh, so it's a restaurant like this. It's also
really good.
Very good,
Really good.
very good. So it's very close to the Portuguese dishes. It's amazing. Is the cook Portuguese?
Yeah, no.
No? So, as I was saying, guys, he has two more restaurants, and we just got to know that he's from Macau originally, which was a Portuguese colony. So it's interesting that the flavors are so spot on, but the cook is not Portuguese, guys. I think from the carne de porco alentejana, so Ricardo's dish, what he liked the most was the sauce on it, because he keeps going for seconds and thirds with the bread, but just going for the sauce, guys. Look at that. I think that means it's a 10 out of 10. Does it? Yeah. So 10 out of 10 for the duck rice, 10 out of 10 for the carne de porco alentejana, and I would say 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10-ish for the appetizers, all of them. Even the music is Portuguese-ish, so it's Portuguese from Brazil, but even that is Portuguese, guys. So Ricardo's pretty good singing this one.
No.
Okay guys, for dessert, Ricardo went for serradura, and serradura is kind of like a pudding, very well known in Portugal, in Macau, where the owner is from actually. So I'm just looking at Wikipedia for this one, and it has kind of like a whipped cream with Marie biscuit on it, so it's crumbled, and yeah, and usually it's like layered. So in the description it said it had pineapple, so I'm not quite sure. We'll see how authentic that looks. And then mine, there's nothing to know about egg tart, Portuguese egg tart forever. Dessert is here, guys. So we have serradura, and we have the egg tart as well. Instead of being like a creamy dessert like we're used to, it's more like an ice cream type of thing. So it's like the whipped cream but ice cream with layers of biscuit, but still pretty similar to our serradura as well.
Have cookie.
Oh, is this the pineapple? Yes.
Yeah.
There is pineapple on it, guys. So yeah, the pineapple, I don't remember our Portuguese dessert having pineapple on it. So guys, the first one is a goner. That was pretty good. And now we're going to try the egg tart and actually compare with the other egg tart that we had last time. So the outside of it It looks pretty good, but let's hope for the best and hopefully it doesn't taste too much like egg yolk. Guys, I will let Ricardo try and actually eat the rest, but I must say that's still missing a little bit of our egg tart, so our pastel nata. The dough is like, you can see here, it's pretty doughy and not as flaky as our egg tart. And then the custard as well is probably, I would say, a little bit more runny than our egg tart.
Pastry is too thick.
Isn't it? It feels like doughy.
But I like it though.
So what's the score that you give to the desserts to both of them?
8 out of 10 still.
Yeah.
It reminds me of home.
I would say that yes, it still reminds us of home, but it's not as similar as the appetizers and the main courses. But yeah, overall, I would say 9 out of 10 for the whole thing, isn't it? Okay, guys, we just finished dinner. It was very good, I would say. Very Portuguese-like. Probably the time that we chose to have dinner was not even close to the time that we usually have dinner in Portugal, because it's quite early, so it's like 7 p.m.
7:20.
And usually in Portugal you have like the dinner at maybe 9-ish. Yeah, 8, 9. The dinner was very good. We would come again. We recommend, if you're here in Tokyo, to come and try some Portuguese food. We would recommend you to come to Manuel, not Manel, as I said before. And now that we're here in Shibuya, we're probably going to stroll around a little bit and then we're going to head home. But we're going to end up this video over here. We hope you guys enjoyed what we showed you, a little bit from where we come from. And yeah, that's it.
So as always, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click that notification bell to get notified when we release new videos.
So we'll see you next week,
See you next week, guys.
Bye.